Hi, my name is Alicia Brantz-Miller. I'm the Paramedic Program Director for the University of South Dakota and Sanford Health. I'm actually employed by Sanford and then contracted by the university to build and run the program. We teach a blended model paramedic program, so any night during class, I may have some students that attend in person, and then I also have some that will attend online through a live webinar. And then one Saturday a month, we have an in-person skills lab session where our students actually get to apply the knowledge that they've learned. As far as my experiences with technology, I used to consider myself very tech savvy. And then when I enrolled in the Master of Instructional Technology program at Fort Hays State University, I ended up finding out that technology had changed a lot since I had gotten out of my original college programs. And so now I have found new innovative apps that I have been implementing within my class. That's definitely why I chose Fort Hays State University, is because the flexibility of being able to take the classes online and then take exactly what I was learning and apply it immediately into the classes. During my graduate program, I've been working full-time as the program director, building the curriculum and doing needs-based assessments to make sure what I'm doing is actually working for my students. And then I'm also the lead instructor as well. I do have one other faculty member that does assist with teaching, but it's basically on me to do the majority of the teaching for the program. And then on top of that, I assist in other areas within my department. We do a lot of outreach simulation, medical simulation. We do a lot of classes like CPR, first aid, pediatric advanced life support, and CARD classes is what we call them, such as those. And so I spend a lot of time assisting with those as well. And then on top of that, I've got 2 children. I've got a 4-year-old little boy and a 13-year-old daughter. As far as my biggest challenges in this role, it has been time. I just don't seem to have the time to be as effective as I would like to be. I took over this program when it was in its infancy. The first class had not even graduated yet. It's a 2-year program, and I took over the last semester of that very first group. And what I was given to work with was not compliant with accreditation at all. And so I basically had to start restructuring and rebuilding the program while also teaching our current class. And then we enrolled a new class as well. So trying to figure out all of that was very difficult overall. But since I've started this program, I feel more confident in my ability to build the curriculum and more confident in my ability to effectively teach my students. The other thing that I really wanted to learn when I started this program was how to actively engage my students. The ones that sit in class, it's really not that hard, but then trying to pull those that are online into the class as well and actively engaging them so that they don't get distracted by the stuff that's going on around them has been very difficult throughout the program. So I chose this program to try and figure out ways to do that. I've always enjoyed teaching, public speaking, being up in front of people, and I was very comfortable with the information that I've been teaching. However, I've never been taught how to teach, really. So that was another driving force for getting into this program, was actually learning some of the theories behind learning itself so that I could be more effective overall. My future plans, I really want to continue in the group that I'm in. I enjoy pre-hospital medicine immensely. I've been in emergency care since I was 16 years old, and the only reason that I'm not out in the field anymore is a work-related injury that occurred several years ago. And physically, I just can't keep up in the field anymore without continuing to re-injure myself. And so I do live vicariously through my students. And it's fun to take what I know and my experiences and pass that on to the next generation. So I'd like to continue doing that. Currently, I have branched into formulating and building a online high school student EMT class, doing a lot of learning and growing as I'm implementing that. And so I would like to just continue to build all of our curriculum, teaching materials, and review all of the teachings that we do to try and optimize how we function and making sure that our students are getting the best education that they can. So I'd really like to stay where I'm at, just progress and broaden what it is that I do within my role.